Hello, good evening, and welcome to HW News English. Welcome to this live. We're coming to you with the big news at this hour is that the rules for the Citizenship Amendment Act have been officially notified by the Modi government. Now, remember, this is a law that's been in the making for almost 4 years. Rather, the rules have been in the making for 4 years. The law was, in fact, passed way back in 2019. It was met with severe protests across the country, especially the national capital of New Delhi. And now, just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, the Modi government has now notified the rules. Now, it's a document, it's around a 36 to 39-page document that's been put out by the government at the moment. This includes rules and the various forms, documentation that will be needed to fill out. Remember, the spokesperson for the Ministry of Home Affairs has put out a tweet on X and said that the portal that's been prepared for applications to be accepted will be rolled out in a few hours. So first, I'll take you through what exactly is the Citizenship Amendment Act. Like I said, this was in the news way back in 2019. That was just after the Modi government won a second term. So basically, the crux of the law is this: that it seeks to provide citizenship to Hindus, Jains, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, and Parsis who came to India on or before the 31st of December 2014. And the people of these communities from the countries of Bangladesh, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. So basically, non-Muslims from Muslim majority countries will be eligible for Indian citizenship. Now, the Indian citizenship will be granted to the immigrant who has lived in India in the last 1 year or at least 5 of the last 14 years. The cutoff date is 31st December 2014. So anything before that. Earlier, for the migrants, the citizenship by naturalization was for 11 years. Now, like I said, this was met with severe protests across the country, including the national capital of Delhi. The much talked about protests at Shaheen Bagh was the highlight before the pandemic hit, which is exactly what the government also spoke about subsequently since December 2019 as to why was it that the rules were not notified. The union government said that it was because of the pandemic. That was it that uh, sort of happened 3 or 4 months after this law was passed by the Parliament Amendment Bureau, and now it has come out with a detailed set of notification. Now we will be here on HW News English. We will be getting to you the finer details as to what exactly do the rules uh, have in it now. What are the documents that one needs? Because, like I said, this is quite a voluminous document in terms of um, what are the demand or what are the rules of this Citizenship Amendment Act. Basically, people who want Indian citizenship from these three countries, like I said, non-Muslims from persecuted minority from the countries of Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. Now, the notification that has been put out by the Indian government includes a lot of forms, the date of entry into India, documents, and basically the process to get the Indian citizenship. And the Modi government has said that the process will be soon underway. And all of this process will happen online. So just to get you through, if you're joining us right now, the Modi government has officially notified the rules of the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. This comes just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Remember, it was this evening uh, that first there was news that the Prime Minister will make an address to the nation where he will be, where an important announcement, quote unquote, important announcement will be made. The address didn't happen, but there was a tweet that was subsequently put out by the Prime Minister where he hailed the DRDO uh, for so basically an announcement that was not related to the CA. Like some said that he could possibly announce um, the Citizenship Amendment Act, the rules of this act in his speech. That didn't happen. But just a few minutes after that, around close to around 7 p.m., was when reports started coming in that the Modi government has officially notified that the rules for the CAA, and it was at around 8 p.m. that the government portal started carrying these 39-page document consisting of the rules of the Citizenship Amendment Act. Like I said, here on SW News English, we will be getting to you all the latest and as to what all does this actually entail. Remember, there's at the time of the law being put out, there was a lot of chatter, a lot of confusion about what does it mean for Indian citizens, what does it mean for Indian Muslims, and in fact, this was if you talk about CAA as a whole plank of the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is something that Home Minister Amit Shah was very clear. In fact, there were some statements that he made recently that the CAA rules will be notified before the Lok Sabha elections. And in fact, going back in to the 2019 manifesto of the party, the CAA was something that was really one of the biggest poll promises of the party. And now, just for a couple of weeks, or rather almost a month and a half ahead of the next elections, the government has now officially notified. Remember, this became quite a political issue as well. In fact, Mamata Banerjee just made a statement some time back where she said that people are deprived of their rights. They We will fight against it, as in the West Bengal government and the Trinamool Congress will fight against it. The MHA has said that the applications for acquiring Indian citizenship for non-Muslims or persecuted minorities from these three countries has to be submitted online. The Congress party, to another reaction from the political circles, was Jairam Ramesh. He said that the timing right before elections is evidently designed to polarize elections. And like I said, the elections are just a few, in fact, days away. The announcement of the dates is said to be the dates of the elections are set to be announced in anyway sometime this week. So that's all we have for this live. Again, if you're joining us, the rules for the Citizenship Amendment Act have been officially notified by the Modi government. This is a 39-page uh, document that's been put out. These includes the rules, and a lot of forms, the oath of allegiance of the Indian citizenship that people or non-Muslims, or basically Hindus, Jains, Buddhists, Parsis from Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan have to fill. So that's the big news that we have at the moment. I will stop our live session here. We'll keep coming back to you on the updates on what are the political implications going forward. Remember, like I said, this issue has been uh, on the back burner for some time since the COVID pandemic. And it was completely off the radar. December 2019 to say around March 2020 was when the protest, when the anti-CAA movement was really at its peak now. And now it remains to be seen that with another poll season ahead of us, what is the implication of this, or how big an issue this will be come election time. So that's the news that we have for you at this moment, is that the rules for the CAA have been officially notified. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Shubham Chauhan, and do subscribe to HW News English for more such videos. Thanks for watching.